Yo, it's Sugi, and this time I'll be doing one of my top lane guides. This time I chose Renekton. And let's get started with the abilities first. So his Reign of Anger is his passive, and this will grant 50% more fury from all sources below half health. It's okay passive, nothing special. I don't think you should pay a lot of attention to it because it's not really a huge factor in the playstyle. The Q, Kill of the Meek. It's AoE physical attack, which deals damage and it will heal from each enemy hit. And the champions will heal you more, and every target hit will give you 5 fury. So this is really good for wave clearing. You stack up all the wave to you, and you hit all the minions one or twice, and you clear them out them with your Q. And the Fury bonus will deal 50% additional damage and will increase your heals also on the enemies and the minions. I usually want to max out this first, and I start with Call of the Meek. That's just a personal preference because it has a lot shorter cooldown than Ruthless Predator. So the second spell is Ruthless Predator, which is your W. It's a stun that will also apply on hit effects, so it will hit twice. So if you have Witch End, this will add 2 Wits and stacks, or 2 Black Cleaver stacks. With the Fury bonus, you will stand 1.5 seconds and you will hit 3 times and dealing 50% additional damage. It's a huge damage dealer, and it also applies the on hit effects 3 times, so 3 times of Black Cleaver stacks. It's a spell you should max out second, and it's really powerful. The third ability is Slice and Dice. So it's a dash which will deal damage to any opponent it goes through, and if you go through an enemy you can dash again. Really good for escaping. I don't suggest using it for farm because you should always keep it as an escape spell. And the dice, the Fury bonus, will deal additional damage, and it will also shred armor. But Riot has a plan to change the armor shred to slow, and that was actually just means that you have to build Black Cleaver on Renekton to able to do some damage. And the ultimate is Dominus, and Dominus is pretty much like a health gain ultimate, kind of like Nace. It's similar to Nace's ultimate. So you get health and you do AoE magic damage around you. The AoE is really small though, but it's still something. Next I want to talk about the items a bit. So starting item is Doran's Shield, Health Potion, and Warding Totem. That is standard. Doran's Blade is okay, but it doesn't give you enough sustain early game, and it's kind of hazardous pick. Core items I always use Ninja Tabi or Mercury Threads depending on the situation. Sunfire Cape, Black Cleaver, Ravenous Hydra, Spirit Visage, and Trinity Force. I always go tanky DPS with my tank top laners because I like to split push. I think split pushing is the best ability to win the game because you can't rely on your team always. And you can always rely on yourself to make a good performance. If you're a really good top laner, you cross the lane, you split push, and you ward smartly, and you're able to win the game just by doing that. The Black Cleaver is really good because you get the 5 stacks really easy with your abilities. Sunfire Cape utilizes well with the ultimate. Ravenous Hydra is extremely good for wave clear. And Spirit Visage will increase your Q heal, and it will increase lifesteal on Ravenous Hydra. Trinity Force is a really good mobility item, and it makes the pushing turrets really easy. Against heavy teams, you might want to switch out the Sunfire Cape to Map of Malvortius, which is really good. Or against heavy teams, you might want to take Iceborne and Atman's Impaler and Renekton's Omen. As for the runes and masteries, I play 21-9. You can play tank side or you play offensive side. It really depends on your playstyle. Both really work with Renekton, especially the offensive side on the new masteries. And for runes, I usually go with the simple 9 AD on red, Lifesteal Quints, Armor Seals, and Magic Persistence per level. Magic Resistance flats are okay against opponents like Rumble or Akali, etc. Also, the Quints can be changed to AD or Armor or Sustain, but I think Lifesteal is pretty good because you get a lot of lifesteal when you have the Ravenous Hydra and the Spirit Visage. Little about the spells. So we have 2 options, Ignite or Teleport. Ignite is made for dueling and winning the lane. Teleport is kind of made for if you're gonna have a full tank Renekton and just gonna teleport on dragons or bot lane and clean up some kills and help your team, but I don't think that's the best playstyle if your team is really bad. Depending on the situation, you can take teleport, but don't expect to win lane with it unless you get a really good matchup. That ends up my guide, and please subscribe, please like the video. See you later.